2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Hell yeah. Prime time game, you feel me? Me and Mr. Right. Welcome to your channel, your boy's channel. Get my stream set up.
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he gets us from just shy of the 40 down to the 39. Like that start, 14 yards to get them going. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
Business is booming.
A pretty good pattern of that happening.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack.
Good defense, man.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. 23 yards the pickup there. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. Muscles him off. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Chargers at 2.
Spiller be breaking the tackles, man.
They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And cover 3 again.
Last week, their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say.
Yeah, a lot of time.
This is Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range.
You know why they so tired already.
With 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now, meanwhile, here's his 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Drop the fucking ball.
3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You gotta catch that, dog.
Pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback.
Man, y'all not gonna tackle this motherfucker?
Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
I'm tired.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a first carry.
They get him, Bijan.
And he is met
They tackle him.
behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
Go get him. There you go. There you go. I guess they paid me back for that 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter sliding out of the pocket.
Ooh, D-Jizzle. D-Jizzle.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one will not be returned.
My boy.
Sails out of bounds. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Herbert now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball. He had a chance
We should have got that, man. That was a bad read.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Hamler now on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and it will be Falcon football.
My tweets so tired.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got.
Good defense.
See how defense reacts. They may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Here we got.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. You know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your
Unnecessary
and you
roughness.
argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Worry
He's going
about
to
it.
get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got to jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we got that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Robinson, he is going nowhere in a hurry.
Good on both sides.
Yardage here in a big way.
Good one.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Ritter. He'll buy some time right. This to Pitts, he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Davis content just to bring us out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like it stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Cover 3.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And complete. Spiller out of the backfield. A gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards.
A lot of cover 3, man. Cover 1.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
Now it's Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Open man is Samuel. Complete. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Gotta watch him trying to eat up the clock. Get to that 2-minute warning.
Ritter back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Come on, bro.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Ah, fuck that up.
And this is caught for
Damn.
a touchdown. KJ Hamler, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Cover 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And incomplete on the
Come on, Mike.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense
not looking good,
had
man.
that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Herbert. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. He's across midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He's got it. It's Spiller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Herbert throwing again. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Alright, now it's time to show up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
This
We
cover
step
3
aside.
shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got
Bad
the lead,
pass
and they'll get this
defense, man.
football as the second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he got out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Flushed out right. And complete to Drake London.
Man, you need to bite down, Woods. That's your assignment.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ritter. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL.
Scored on every drive except for the first drive. Only 2-3 stops.
And catch it, and he
It's
gets
not
it
looking
done.
good.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm tired, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Come on, bro.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Arnold Ebiketie bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be
Shit, bro. They ain't fucking blocking
Not a lot of positive
at
grades
all.
handed out thus far.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert,
dropped the ball.
and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
If Herbert ain't throwing a bad pass, he's dropping it.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Ritter to throw it. And that is caught.
James.
Falcons. Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. Now young wk3 for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Following the touchdown, here's wk3 to kick off. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Come on, bro. Nothing is going right.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. wk3 able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Man, it'll be like that, man. It'll be like that. I mean, nothing you can do about the shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his target, Allen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now Ritter, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
Collapse down on that bullshit, man.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
First down, here's Ritter.
That's you, James.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 60 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
Good. Bruh, I'm clicking R3 and ain't nobody come down.
Desmond Ritter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons get another third quarter.
Not a soul. Not one person came down.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
They didn't even attack the ball.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Koo for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to
Everybody
themselves,
tired, man.
but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Ritter off the play fake.
They'll roll him out right.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Koo now for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Boys ain't even trying, dog.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
43 yards rushing for
2 carries and they tired, bro.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like
He
that,
carried the ball 2 times. He's tired as fuck.
He's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Herbert back to the air. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Herbert now. Touchdown, Chargers. From a yard out.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
as it moves from really bad to
Following
slightly
the
less than
touchdown,
really bad.
Badgley out there to kick it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ritter with another throw on second down. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert on 1st down now. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he made some pretty bad decisions with the
He dropped that shit on a critical 3rd down early in the game.
Should have been another pick right there.
I know tight ends love this route.
Same pass.
They'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
30 points.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Fucking horrible, man.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's
now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Back to throw, Ritter. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Ritter now. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed.
Horrible, man. It shouldn't even be that fucking open, dog.
Everything coming from up above.
Not even trying, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot
Everything been a corner route, bro. And they ain't helped me out at all.
Until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
Everything been a fucking corner route.
That gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because
no kind of pressure, dog.
a long time ago.
No.
14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
He ran the ball maybe 3 times the whole game.
Going play action. Ritter. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Nobody wants to cover.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Deion Henley in there to bring him down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on
under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Bullshit ass game.